what's going on? It's your boy Swift, and I'm here with a deck profile. I'm piloting Ruby Sapphire, and I'll let you guys know what I use, why I use it. And it's a pretty good deck, but I might change it up for content and also just to try something else. But here's the deck profile. So starting out with, I play one, the Talisphere, just because I think it's really good. If you play it early, you give a character a rush and they could get over many things, especially with Queen's Castle being so good. Being able to give it the +2 to something, it helps you get rid of castle. It's also another item for Hiram to pop, and another item for Tamatoa to just lure for a lot. I run only 2 ice blocks. I was running 3, but I feel like 2 is just fine. Sometimes I was seeing it a little bit too much, and I don't really want to. And I think 2 is just fine. At most, I use 1, and with Medusa, I could get rid of almost anything. If I have both, then pretty much anything's gone. But yeah, only 2. I run 3. Develop Your Brain. I was running 4, but I removed it, and I'll show you guys for what. It's really good, but sometimes, you know, I don't know. I've been testing it with 3, and honestly it's been working just fine. Obviously the bread and butter, 4 popsicles. You guys already know what it does. It's so broken. If you don't run 4, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. So that's on my 1, and for my 2s, I run 4 1 jump aheads. This is really good because, I mean, you really want to ramp up, and this just helps you, and it helps you play your quill. It helps you just make plays later down the line. It sucks when you're top decking and you top deck into one of this, but other than that, it's a really good card. 4 fishbone quills. Fishbone quills, again, bread and butter. I know some people are running 3 and 2 of the statue, but I rather see this than the statue. And 4 is just good, man. Because sometimes even with 4 you don't see them, so you have to run 4. 4 bras. This is mainly to get rid of like Flynn's or Diablos, stuff like that you just want to get rid of it. Or for a mirror match or Sapphire Steel, you could just get rid of their own Hiram. But it's a really good card. Only 2 Sisus. It's good, but it's not all that good. I don't really shift into anything. It's rare when I do. I have, but I don't really do it as often. But it's good. It's good to summon it, and if they have Flynn, more than likely this would be stronger, so they don't get Flynn's effect. And for defense, it's willpower. It's really good, actually. And just 1 of the Greystone Dragon. It's really good against Emerald Steel, because you're not losing your resources. It is a little slow, but mid to late game, this shines so good, man. It's such a good card, mid to late game. And if you see it early on, it's just ink, so that's the beauty of it. But just 1, I think it's good. It's been helping me out a lot. For my 4, I run 4 Talus. I don't think I need to explain why. Talus is just good. It's a way to just go through your deck, and I'm only running 3 of how far I'll go. I was at 4. I'm trying 3, and honestly, it's been working just fine. I know you could sing it with Tala, you could sing it with Hiram, with Maui if he has nothing else to do. But I think 3 is just fine, to be honest. Another bread and butter, 4 Hirams, man. Hiram is just too good. The only thing I don't like about this deck, if you don't see these 2 and maybe even Popsicle, you kind of lose. You need to see Hiram. He's your draw engine. If you don't see it, yeah, it's almost a scoop face kind of thing. For Maui's, he's really good, especially because castles are everywhere, and Ruby Amethyst is making a comeback. So this is really good. You have to run 4. Just gets rid of everything. I think it's the best 5 cost ever. Just gets rid of everything, almost every location by itself, and he's sinkable. For Medusas, I am not running any Tremaines. I'd rather choose my target than have my opponent choose. And with the ice blocks, I'm able to get rid of everything. So 4 Tremaines is fine. 2 Lucky Dimes, just in case if I have to ink one or I play one, they destroy it with Benja or that other beast. But 2 is fine. If you're able to use all 2, it's pretty broken. I'm running 4. Be prepared. I was at 2, and I've seen people run 3, but I think 4 is the number because you're ramping so much. You want to see it. You want to see Be Prepared no matter what. In some games, I'm able to be prepared, and I come back because my top decks are way better than my opponents. So Be Prepared at 4, I think it's a must. I'm running 2 Sisus. I was at 3. And I was only at 2, but 4 and 2 I think it's great. Maybe you can do 4 and 3, but 4 and 2 is just fine. Sisu does get rid of almost 90% of everything, but there are some characters like Tinkerbell. On the mirror match it kind of sucks, and this is why I'd rather see Be Prepared. And also against Steel Sapphire, Sisu doesn't really get rid of anything. Can't even get rid of Mr. Smee, which is kind of crazy to me. But Be Prepared is better and it's cheaper too. 4 Tamatoas. I mean, Tamatoas with Lucky Dime, broken, almost guarantees you the game, especially against Ruby Amethyst, because they don't have no item removal, so you just quest off. And lastly would be 4 Dragons. It's mandatory. It's inkable in the beginning, even mid-range, but late game, if you're top decking, or even if you're not top decking but you want to control the field, Dragons are a must. And yeah, that's my deck. Let me know what you guys think. What would you guys change, or if you guys have any tips for me. Let me know if you guys have any tips for me. What would you guys change? What would you guys do differently? This is the deck I've been trying. I've been using it for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and I've been changing things around, but so far I like it this way. I went 2-1 today. Only lost once, and I did go against Emerald Steel and I beat it. So yeah, so let me know if you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be doing more deck reviews.